Hello everybody and welcome to Risk of Rain Returns. Brand new Risk of Rain title just released if you're watching this video on November 8th. The game just came out on Steam. It's $15. I think it's on sale for a bit over 12 and a half right now, so a little bit of a sale. Grab it while you can. Also, you might want to check out my stream. I may or may not be streaming at this present moment right now, right this second. Check out the stream, twitch.tv/Woolie Gaming. Also, one last thing, I want to give a massive thank you to Gearbox for sponsoring this video and sending me a key so that I can give you my day one impressions of Risk of Rain Returns. Without further ado, let's just start playing. Let's go. Play the tutorial. Do I look like the kind of guy that needs to play the tutorial? Huh? Hopu? Huh? No, absolutely not. Let's go. We're getting in there. Huntress or Commando? That's actually a tough choice. So one thing about Risk of Rain Returns before we get into the actual gameplay is that, oh, you don't have to unlock the skins. That's interesting. Or maybe you do. I don't know. No, I don't think you do. Interesting. So you just get a skin right away. Every survivor has alternate abilities, and if you're coming from Risk of Rain 2, you're like, okay, like, duh. I'll move my camera down here so you can actually see it. Like, duh, streamer. Okay, everyone has max. That wasn't a thing in Risk of Rain 1, the original game. So every single survivor has alternate abilities, which is going to already add a ton of new content. By the way, this game is a remake of Risk of Rain 1, but with a ton, like I just said, a ton of new content. So I actually want to try out Huntress because I like the Huntress. What can I say? Looks like those are her. That just shows my loadout right there. Let's choose a cool skin. Do we want to use? We'll use the Golden Huntress. Maybe I have all the skins unlocked on this key. I don't know. On the key that Gearbox sent me. Monsoon difficulty, of course, for hardcore players. That's me, baby. That's me. Sorry, wrong scene. All right, let's get into it. What do you have to offer? Risk of Rain Returns. The first run ever. Boom! Drop pod coming in like that. It's a big health bar. Turn on that setting in the accessibility. All right, that should be my blink. It's a 3-second cooldown on the blink. That is pretty good. Is this glaive? Is that ballista rather? How do I shoot a? Oh, does it shoot? Why did it shoot to the side right there? So I guess it defaults to shooting. Yeah, it shoots in the direction that you're moving. Interesting. Okay, so the mouse aiming does not seem to apply to anything. This should be a barrel. Open that up. Thank you very much. Crowbar, I think that's a grenade launcher or missile, an ATG missile Mark 1, I'm pretty sure. The movement feels really good already. Might be an FPS thing, I don't know. That's not a barrel, okay. Marion, is this Monsoon? This is definitely Monsoon. I feel like there's not a lot of enemies right now. All right, let's go back and get an item real quick. I think I want to pick up the missile launcher, it looks like. So again, if you didn't hear the intro, oh, that's actually really annoying. Well, sometimes it's shooting, is it alternating? Hold on, one, no. So right there, maybe it's because the jellyfish was going in and out. I think you default. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think you default to shooting in the direction that you're moving unless there's an enemy within a certain proximity, and then you'll shoot towards that enemy 100% of the time. All right, let's press the R button. Boom. 7 damage. What's my rec like? Glaive? Can I not glaive in the middle of an attack? Oof, that's going to be rough. You know, in Risk of Rain 2, when you're playing Huntress, you can just glaive in the middle of your attack at the very end of animation. I don't. Oh, maybe you can do that. Maybe you can do that. Disregard. Okay, you don't take contact damage on the rope at least. That's good. Maybe you don't take contact damage at all. I'm assuming maybe the characters have to attack you. The enemies have to attack you. Another missile launcher. Mortar 2. Number 2. GG. You can't really see my items. I'll move my camera up here. Sorry. Looks like this was the right place to be after all. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. So I think the jellyfish height dictates when your character is going to attack them. Because it looked like I would have been able to hit the jellyfish, but my character started attacking the other direction. But then once the jellyfish is like perfectly on the ground, then my character kept hitting it over and over. I don't know. Well, we'll have to figure these things out, boys. That's part of having a brand new game experience, you know? Well, brand new, for the most part. New-ish. EM. All right, I don't know what these big crabs are called. I'm just going to call them Big Crab. It seems like a suiting name. No, ooh, I did not realize. Ooh, crit. Piggy bank crit. I think that's molten coin. I know some of these items. I did play a bit of Risk of Rain 1. I think I played... Ooh, there's rope right there. What am I doing? I played about, like, 15 hours, I want to say, of Risk of Rain 1. Maybe a little more. I'll have to double-check that. But I also played a bunch of mods for Risk of Rain 2 that had... I can't climb this? What the heck was that? That had all of the Risk of Rain 1 items in them. So I'm kind of familiar with Risk of Rain 1 items, but I'll be a bit rusty for the start, probably. All right, once we get some movement speed, it's going to feel way better, I'm assuming. Also, I don't think very much damage. From the jellyfish, at least. Let's go, Huntress. Keep moving. Can I just blink? I don't know my blink distance, so I don't want to just start blinking and then fall off the map, you know? It'd be a bit silly. That glaive activation range is quite far. Hopefully the TP's up here. Did I? Yep, that's a dead end. Okay, never mind. Teleporter is not up here. Let me go try it this way. Let's go see. Also, I don't know how much of this run I'll showcase in the impressions video, the overview video. You do take fall damage. That was not good. Can I jump off of this? Oh, TP's right there. If I would have just used my eyeballs, I would have seen the teleporter. We got a red item. We got a beating embryo. Equipment has a chance to do double effect. I think that was really good in the first game. I think that was very good in the first game. Here he comes. So already the visuals are quite different. Or not like the actual sprites of the enemies, but the indicators of their attacks and stuff. I'm actually getting very low here. Okay, we just shot that ballista straight into the wall. That was a nice shot. Nice shot, streamer. Also, a big thing about Risk of Rain 1, if you haven't played it, it's way harder than Risk of Rain 2. Significantly harder. Noticeably harder, for sure. All right, so I want to make sure my big attack always hits the enemies, but I always want to move as well. And I feel like that attack is always going where I'm moving. Oh, shoot, that was bad. No! On the first run, dude, we dead. We dead. Gosh darn it, man. All right, let's try one more. We're gonna do a quick little redo here. Oh man, that's funny. Hey, and it gets you right back in there immediately. I like that. Also, banger of a track coming in. Absolute banger. This is a track from the first game. I wonder how much new music is in this. I guess we'll have to figure that out too. I can't believe it, dude. So my R, let me see right here. Okay, that time it shot towards the enemy. Interesting. Because I feel like before, and I had the same issue with my my glaive. I guess just let's figure it out. I want to always move. I don't want to stop to attack, but I feel like you might have to sometimes. Maybe it's just like a hunter specific thing. Also, I think another thing is most characters cannot attack while moving. Or sorry, in Risk of Rain 1, they can't attack while moving. Huntress was the only one that could. But I think in this game, they changed it so that every character can attack while moving, just the Huntress gets full speed. The other characters move at half speed. I don't know for sure, but that's what I think it was in the latest Dev Thoughts 32. I believe they said that. Can I climb the tree? Oh, we can climb the tree. Let's go. I feel like that's new. I feel like the trees definitely were not climbable in the first game. Should we set the TP right away? Am I a gamer? Oh, with a mountain shrine. You can't say no to that. Oh, a red whip. That's going to help me. That's going to help me a lot. All right, let's do the TP. Let's see what happens. We got double magma worm. All right, easy. Easy, dude. You know how the last fight turned out with a legendary item. Well, to be fair, the legendary item had no effect because I had no equipment. So basically, I'm the same power level. If you think about it, I'm the same exact power level as I was. Not really, though. I really like the responsiveness. The inputs are, for the most part, they're just going off when I need them to go off. That's what I love about Risk of Rain 2's combat is if you need to do something, you just do it. There's no waiting, or I mean, obviously there's a cooldown, but you can interrupt. You can animation cancel, I should say. Anything that you need to, pretty much. Which is very nice. And I think once I get used to the general gameplay of this, it's going to be just as smooth, just as buttery smooth. And I'm sure if you played a lot of Risk of Rain 1, you can already tell a lot of the minute differences, like in the sprites of the enemies, and more texture, resolution, and whatnot. I didn't play a ton of Risk of Rain 1, so I can notice that it's definitely, you know, high quality, but for the actual changes and stuff, I couldn't tell you. But I'm sure some of you guys are freaking out, like, oh, that looks so good. Oh, look at the golem. Oh, look at the clap. That was crazy. Also, that's another thing. Golems in this game don't shoot you. They only clap you, which is kind of a blessing. All right, should be one more come up on the magworm. Boom, is he dead? Oh my gosh, he's not even dead yet. What am I doing? All right, one dead. See if I can get the time the ballista here. Oh my gosh, that almost killed me. They get really fast. Wow. Also, I think you're supposed to get 2 items. Yeah, there we go. You get 1 item per boss kill in Risk of Rain 1, and not including teleporter bosses. So any boss enemy that you see on your map, so the world spawn ones included. All right, so I guess we're done. That's definitely new, the visual of the teleporter. Let's go down here and get some loot real quick. Any boss that you kill will drop a boss item, or a green or a red item. Actually, no, I got a white item, so I guess it's any item. Sorry about the confusion there, but what I'm trying to say is you don't have to kill, you don't get 1 item per mountain shrine, essentially, per teleporter plus mountain shrine. You get 1 item per boss enemy physically that spawns. So once you get later into a run, if you just spawn a regular teleporter and you get like 5 bosses, you're gonna get 5 items from that teleporter, which is kind of cool. I probably should get out of here, but let's get some loot, dude. We don't need to be too stringent on the time here. We can be a little lackadaisical, if you will. go hunt down some loot. The stages are pretty big. Maybe they just feel extra big because of... ooh, nice little cell. How do we get back up there? I have to go all the way over here? Because no movement speed and the 2D, the nature of 2D games, you know, you don't have the same amount of visual information when you're traversing a stage. So maybe that's just, it feels bigger than... I think these stages are definitely bigger than Risk of Rain 2. Like, think about it. If you spawn into a stage in Risk of Rain 2 and you have no movement speed items and you're playing a low mobility survivor, it'll take you like maybe a minute to get to the other side of the map. Maybe. Holy crap, this is huge. I am still walking. Is there loot over here? Wasting my time. That's a big stage, man. I could get that barrel for a little bit of extra money, extra XP, but I'll decide against it. Come over here. That red whip's kicking in, though. Helping a brother out. All right, what do we get from this one? I don't know if I wanted 2 of them, but sure. I didn't mean to fall off there. I'm too fast now. Piggy bank. Life savings. Gain gold over time. Cool. That's pretty good. I wonder if any of the effects have been changed. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that item did in Risk of Rain 1. Gave you gold over time. That seems pretty good. Let's see how it scales with the stack size as well. Okay, 75 damage. That's not too bad. Also, that killed my red whip. Interesting. I don't think fall damage kills your... or classifies as being in combat in Risk of Rain 2. So it does in Risk of Rain 1. Pretty interesting. Come on, baby. Let's go. You need to pay attention to little ropes to get up. All right, teleport to the next level. Let's go. Get me in there. Oh my gosh, that didn't even level me up. 84 gold for an item at 522. Wow. Okay, so the scaling is definitely different in this game. The time scaling, I should say. Yeah, my face. Let's go. Hello, please come down. Hello? I feel like once I get some movement speed and a couple Hopu feathers especially, it's going to feel so much better to traverse the stages here. So much better. Because right now I'm very, very limited, obviously, in my vertical mobility. All right, come on. We get some enemies. What's going on here? Hello? Enemies? Hello? That perfectly. Boom, boom. It does feel smoother. Call me crazy, but it does feel smoother to move around in this game than Risk of Rain 1. Maybe it's the animations. Animations do play a major factor in like your perceived smoothness and stuff, you know? A single tar. Oh, he has a range. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's like no reaction time to that. Look at that. It's like almost instant. I gotta like jump down and yeah, there we go. Back up. Boom. Boom. Dang, that's kind of scary, actually. It did not have a lot of time to react to that attack whatsoever. It chunked me for quite a bit of health. A soldier's syringe. Oh. I think I just wasted my blink there somehow. Can I blink vertically? No, it's going horizontal. All right, so use that. I might need to change my keybinds, too. Because the nature of 3D, you can always like circle strafe something to use an attack, you know what I'm saying? Whereas in 2D, you always need to move. You can only basically move either left or right. And it's kind of, whoa, I'm gonna die again. Oh, hold on. What I'm trying to say is if you need to attack in a certain direction, you can basically still strafe the way you want to. You just have to like be creative about it. It's very hard for me to articulate this, but I think you know what I'm saying, most of you guys. But 2D, you can't do that. If you want to move this way, you have to literally hold that key. Whereas if in, like in Risk of Rain 2, you can like kind of jump and like preserve your momentum. Just keep going that way and then use your ability in the middle of it. That's actually a big factor, now that I think about it more. That's a big factor as to, holy crap, that is a scary attack. Homing missile coming in. Is that new? I feel like that's a new elite type. Anyway, I know I cut myself off there. Deal with it. You just gotta deal with it. I think I made my point. All right, mushrooms. Mushrooms. Okay, they leave a poison down. That's not good. Who is there's an invisible enemy there, no? Is that not just a big invisible enemy? wait, let me go back. Hold on. Hello? Who is this? Oh, shoot. He was blending into the background, I think. Be careful. There is I don't think that's an old enemy. I think that's a new one. I do not remember that guy in Risk of Rain 1. All right, we need to get some loot, man. Holy crap. Go. Remember when I said this game is way harder than Risk of Rain 2? I meant it. It's way harder. I think it's something to do with the time scaling. Oh, come on. What the heck? I thought I was on the top already. Dude, where is the loot? Seriously. And that guy hit me from there. Wow. Wow, that was actually insane. How far that went. Life-saving. Okay, I don't need more money. I need items. I already have money. We'll get a... I'll take syringe, I guess. Oh! Please get out of my way. Please get out of my way. What do we get? Missile. All right, fine. Mortar. Ooh, that was close. I get the legendary chest. Legendary. Look at me. Legendary. It's a guaranteed legendary, boys. I can smell it from a mile away. I think I have to go up here. Go up here. Evade this guy. Evade that. Oh, I didn't invade. Are you kidding me? Oh. What? Oh, no. How do I get up there? This is why Hopu feathers are very, very good in this game. Very, very good. Give me a Hopu feather, please. Oh, gosh. He's going to hit me right away. Oh, no shot. Oh. All right, we dodged that one. Nice. And now I have to wait. Oh, come on. Come on. How did you get over there? Is it a bug? It's bugged. My game's bugged. My game has to be bugged. There's no way I would miss that two in a row. No shot. Ain't no way. All right, let's go here. Go to here to there and then drop down like that and then go like that. All right, best item in the game right here. The ukulele. Actually, hold up. Hold up. That might not be too far. Look how many elites there are at 9 minutes. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Risk of Rain 2 was like this? Oh my gosh. Also, someone keep a track of how many times I've said Risk of Rain 2 in this video. That guy's just standing there. Safer spaces or safer spaces, tough times. Yeah, I don't think that blocks has a chance to block. I think it just straight up gives you damage reduction. Oh, yo, Topaz Brooch, let's go. That's actually really good for me right now. Because my health bar is very low. Very, very low. Oh, don't hit that. Please do not hit that. Go over there. Are you kidding me? I need some loot. I'm at 10.5 minutes and I actually have a decent amount of loot. You can see it in the bottom below the webcam there. Oh, ouch. And I popped a mountain shrine again. Am I trolling? I actually popped a mountain shrine on this stage too? Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. TP was up here, I think. Okay, I don't know what those are. Probably logbooks. I think it says log actually. Yeah, that would probably mean it's a logbook, no? TP, I need you. These stages are very big. All right, how do I get up there? Don't miss this. Need more loot up here. I need a little more help for the TP, please. It would be very nice. Oh shoot, that wasn't even a TP. We're getting a world spawn boss at 11 minutes on stage 2. And it's more magma worms. I think the ukulele should come in a very... Where did my glaive went over there? Did you see that? Why? Why glaive? Why? Oh, come on. Oh, wisp. Very bad. Very bad. Is that an elite magma worm? No way. Just the boss HP. Looking weird. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, look at that dodge. Like that. Oh, I didn't have my blink up. I did not have my blink up. I'm gonna die. We're going down, boys. Good thing I'm a video gamer. Oh, okay. Look at all the enemies. Dude, there are what, 10 imps right there? A greater wisp, 3 magma worms? Challenge complete. Defeat 20 Lemurians in one playthrough. What did we get? Gasoline, the literal best item in Risk of Rain Returns. I was gonna say Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain Returns. Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this game. I can already tell. I'm definitely gonna have fun with this game. So again, the game is on Steam right now, $15 normally, but if you're watching day of release, and I think for a few days after, it's on sale for like 15% off. It should be like $12.50 or something like that. Again, massive thank you to Gearbox for giving me an early key and sponsoring the video to get this content out for you. And again, you can check out my stream, twitch.tv/Woolie Gaming, if you want to see me playing live, if you're watching the day of release right now. Other than that, bye-bye. Looking forward to more content. Peace out.